Live.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What is going
Yo,
on, everybody?
we are back, y'all, with a live, man. That's it, bro. That's it, man. That's it. That's it, bro. John Cena's final match, and he tapped. First time in his career. Man, bro. I'm just saying the crowd reaction was everything that WWE needed to hear. My thing is like I feel like John Cena agreed with it though, bro. Like did you see his face like when he tapped? In a sense, it was almost kind of like he was like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? It was just like it wasn't like he was half fainting or anything. It was almost just like, y'all, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. So
yeah.
like I don't know, bro. I feel like again the crowd reaction was everything that we as fans felt, and it was like they needed to hear that, bro. Like that's the second time in a row, like you know, as far as Goldberg and John Cena, like people just wasn't happy with how they went out.
There's a lot of thoughts I got right now. I feel like when we did our prediction video, right? I kind of, said this was how it was gonna happen. Me and you talked about this months ago, saying that this is probably how they were gonna treat this match, right? Especially since we from the announcement, Gunther was gonna be in the match to then him winning the tournament to this playing out. We had a feeling he is now going to be the new legend killer. He's going to retire everybody. Retire Goldberg. He's going to go on with the story. I retired Cena. SummerSlam in Minnesota, he's going to retire Brock Lesnar. Who knows if in between now and SummerSlam he retired JJ Styles. Like,
Mhm.
I could just see them dragging this storyline now that he's going to retire everybody. And I hate it. I absolutely freaking hate it, dude. I don't get it. Maybe if this was somebody else, okay? If this was anybody else,
But who
again, they
else is believe? But who else is believable to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like even if we wanted like a young like who else? You get what I'm saying? Who else can we put in
there's
these
plenty
shoes
other
right
people that I
that
would have rather
and I'm
beat
and
John
I'm
Cena.
not and I'm not saying that's that's who that's deserving of it. I'm not saying like who, because I mean we can say Jay is deserving of it. We can say LA Knight is deserving of it. But like you say, bro, kind of going with whatever storyline they starting to build up. Like I guarantee, like you're saying, Brock Lesnar is next. You
Mhm.
know, so it's like who else could they put in these shoes to do a storyline like this, bro? That's believable. That's currently in the WWE. You know, I mean, Oba looked good tonight. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I want to see him and Gunther go face to face, man. But I feel like if this is what they're trying to do as far as having somebody retire all of the legends, I can't see anybody other than Gunther. Roman Reigns ain't there to do it. Brock Lesnar not there to do it. So as far as just like no pun intended, the next big thing is Gunther. Like real talk. I mean,
But
I
he's
know you
not.
hate it.
But he's not. You can't say he's the next big thing, bro. He's 38 years old. He's not the next big thing. He's already been in the Gunther role now for years. He's not a new next big thing. You want to say next big thing? That's Braun Breaker. That's not Gunther, bro. Gunther's already, a multiple
I
time
will give
world
you that.
champion. He's
I
an
will give you that.
intercontinental champion already. He's already been built up to be this dominant force. You want to talk about next big thing? That's an Oba. That's a Braun Breaker. Not freaking Gunther.
So what do you do with him then, though, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they kind
And
of,
he's not even a good heel, bro.
bro. Here's the thing, though. I feel like they shot themselves in the foot though with him, bro. Because like, look
They
at it,
did.
like they made him such a dominant force that is almost unbelievable for guys to beat him.
I
You know what I'm
agree
saying?
100%.
It's almost like when Kane first, like who was beating Kane, bro? You know, like it's almost like they kind of giving him like those type of moves, man. Shout out to the chat in the building, bro. Yeah, you know, Cena
Bro,
is
this is great.
finished.
One thing real quick.
Gunther got
Gunther
like 3 to
I
5 more years till he.
and I believe this. That's what's crazy. They're passing the torch. They ain't passing the torch, bro.
So what you think they doing here?
I don't know. I think to your credit, you said that they're stuck, right? They're kind of stuck with this guy. like, when you really just look at the landscape, I think they're just stuck in general, that we got a lot of people retire within the next couple of years. So who do we really have, right? I guess Gunther's already established, so maybe that's why they really thought that this would make sense. But also the way that they did it, right? Like, me and you, we knew that this was gonna play out, okay? We knew that this match was gonna most likely play out the way that it played out. But why did they have to make Cena tap, bro?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that at all, bro.
Like, make the guy freaking pass out like I originally predicted. Harry Sisko just said, "I would have rather saw him pass out and not give up." Yeah, bro, me too.
Okay, so
Me freaking too.
I had to do a little bit of research, right? Okay, I had to do a little bit of research. So we talking about Gunther is 38 years old and he may be retiring in 3 to 5 years. What about Cody? What about CM Punk? Both of these guys are older than Gunther currently as the WWE champ. Cody is
Yeah,
40. I just look. So Cody got 2 years. So if Gunther only got 3 to 5, Cody got what? Maybe like 2 years. CM Punk, on the other hand, I know Punk at least 40. Punk is 47. Punk is
yeah,
47. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So clearly they don't care about age. You know what I'm saying? Like, age ain't nothing but a number to WWE right now, because you got probably, if we were to look at the roster, if we would look at the top five guys right now, let's just say Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and let's just say Seth Rollins. All of these guys are about 40 plus. So again, like, well, Seth Rollins is probably in his late 30s, but still that goes to say, like, they not looking at numbers. Like, I think Braun Breaker, yes, he should have. Braun Breaker, honestly, truth be told, Braun Breaker should be in this position, right? And I'm gonna say why, because it should have been him versus Goldberg from the jump. Remember, we kind of called that. We were just
mhm.
like, yo, like, Braun Breaker should retire Goldberg. And then Braun Breaker should have retired John Cena and then went on to WWE, NXT first night, not necessarily beating CM Punk for the championship, but still, going in there as a great contender. So yeah, I agree. Like, Braun Breaker probably should have been in Gunther's position right now, bro. 100%.
100%. And like, they did have a couple opportunities within this tournament to kinda try to do something, like, you could have, I guess, thrown, like, a Carmelo Hayes. It also is dependent on what the storylines are right now, right? Like, honestly, Braun Breaker's a big they're pushing him to be the next world champ, with CM Punk in January. So, there is a lot of other factors. I also think they really shot themselves in the foot with the whole John Cena retirement tour, bro. He's gone on multiple, media runs, in the past 2 weeks saying he wanted to do 200 plus dates.
Mm,
WWE told him, "We only want you for 36." I really feel like we coulda had, like, some really in-depth
yeah,
storytelling
yeah.
and a really, like, a through
Especially
line through
for his
this.
last year. You know what I'm saying? For, like, if he want to go all out his last year, give him
Yes.
that.
Why
Give him
not?
that. And maybe like, I see, I didn't know that. So maybe that kind of goes on to, like, maybe why he tapped. Like, I feel like that tap was such a snarky, kind of like sarcastic, like, it wasn't like a normal tap out, bro. Like, I feel like he literally looked in the camera and did one of these. You know what
No,
I'm
he
saying?
he yeah, yeah.
Like,
He kinda
maybe he
smiled
did it.
at the end.
He did, bro. Like, maybe
Yeah.
he didn't want to do that. Like, now, like, I didn't know about the whole dates and stuff like that. But I mean, bro, Cena's done. Cena's done. Cena's done, man. Cena's done. What you think about some of the other matches before we go crazy
Yeah, yeah.
on
Let's
Cena?
let's let's circle back to this at the end, but, I think the other matches are good. I'm a little disappointed with the Oba Femi match. I really think that they kinda I think they missed the mark a lot tonight, to be honest, but I think they missed the mark with Oba Femi. Yeah, he had a good strong showing, but bro, like, why? And what did I text you? What did I text you last night or this morning about the whole Drew interference, bro? I just had this
You
damn
said that.
feeling.
Yeah, yeah, you
I had
said
this.
that. You said
I
that.
had.
You
I
said
had a
that.
feeling since SmackDown, it was like I saw Drew McIntyre, and I'm like, oh man, because the build to
Yep,
Saturday Night's
yep.
main
You said it
event.
yesterday. Yesterday at 7:06. You was like, Drew can cost Cody.
I
Yep.
forgot all about it, the whole Drew and Cody feud, and then I'm just thinking, I'm like, bro, watch it not be because we said Ricky Saints, remember? And then I'm like, actually, that doesn't make sense, bro. I bet you Drew comes back out.
Look at that
What
last
happened?
comment.
Oh, bro, Drew, as you said, for
Yeah.
real, bro. Did you
Hey,
hear them at the end,
bro, they
bro?
booed it, bro. They booed it. They was mad, bro. They was
Let me let
mad.
me let me say something real quick.
Uh-oh.
So So tonight, okay, in a lot of these emotional video packages, what was Triple H? Did you watch the pre-show? Did you catch any of it?
No, not really.
Triple H was talking about Cena's connection with the fans and how he listens and like how he truly feels, fans' emotions,
Mhm.
right? Bro, if he doesn't freaking open up his ears
Yeah.
and really start receiving what the fans tonight should have been the clicking moment for him as far as his booking, right?
But
Really.
is it
Like, bro,
is it on Triple H though, bro? Like
he's
my
the
thing is,
creative director.
I know Dylan, but my
He
thing
don't
is
have the
this.
TKO he don't have the TKO ability, right? Okay, so we talk about venues, we talk about gates, we talk about ticket sales, we talk about all this crap. He don't have nothing to do with that. I give him a pass on all that crap. Creatively, he's in charge, bro. He's the one's running these meetings. He's the one in charge of all this crap.
But what has changed though, bro? I feel like we went from loving what he's been doing to like now we kind of looking at him just like, you get what
He
I'm
ran
saying? Like, damn, bro,
ideas.
like
That's what, bro.
but you know, like think about it though. Like he's a wrestler at the end of the, you know what I'm saying? Like Triple H is a wrestler, bro.
All right,
Remember how I kind of, you remember how I kind of gave you the spill about like the Miz and Logan Paul as far as like
yeah,
this guy, Triple H is a wrestler.
true.
This guy's not known, you know. So like, I'm not trying to blame him for anything, but it's almost to the like Vince was the owner. Vince wasn't a wrestler. He it's almost like they tried to play the other role. Vince was good at. I can't say Vince was good at being an owner. I don't know all that stuff, but it just seemed like things were smoother under the McMahon name, right? Than how it has been within the last couple years. Like as a
So
fan, I would say that.
you just said in a crucial thing, bro. What did you just say? It was better, whatever, right? As a McMahon. Okay, well,
Yeah,
cool. We were praising Triple H coming out of that era. All the main storylines that were already being pushed were because of Vince. Triple H took over, at the end of the bloodline stuff. He took over when Cody had already returned. You know what I'm saying? Like, a
yeah.
lot of the stuff was already put in place when Triple H took over. I was surprised they had Vince in that last promo or video package with Cena, though. Did you see that? And Cena actually, like, got choked up, bro. That was the only time he seemed like he
Yeah.
actually got real choked
Because
up,
I'm
too.
sure he wanted Vince to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's tough. Like y'all, we got to remember, John Cena got in WWE in 2002. WWE has been missing the mark. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%, 100%, man.
A lot of things like that, man. A lot of things like that. But, yeah, so I was just talking about Obafemi real quick, right? So, I feel like they really missed the mark by having that as a interference. I really do. I think you really could have used one of those shocking Vince McMahon moments tonight as far as you could have had an upset. And it really, like, when you look at the guy physically, it's not an upset, bro. Like, on paper, Femi should be squashing Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes, dude. And that
100%.
guy's starting to get real over, man. He cut a
Yeah.
great promo on SmackDown. People were
Hmm.
chanting him tonight. Like, why not just go with again? You were talking about Cena listening to why not go with the audience and just give him something tonight?
But
It's a
sometimes
special night.
you know what, Dylan? I feel like I'm not being myself, bro. And the reason why I say that is because I was about to say you can't always get the fans what they want. And I'm just talking about as far as Obafemi. Not necessarily. They 100% effed up with John Cena. I'm not even talking about Cena, bro.
Yeah,
Cena is like, we truth be told, this has been they tainted John Cena's legacy this
I
year
agree.
with the whole Rock stuff, selling his soul to the Rock that went nowhere, having him do those terrible promos as a heel that got him absolutely nowhere. So I feel like John Cena may in the future look back and be like, damn, bro, like man, like oh, like maybe this should have went a completely different way, bro. Like maybe it should have. I ain't gonna lie, Dylan. You know what I really expected? I expected to hear Edge music. I'm not like as he was like in the ring or like as he was walking back. I just thought we was gonna get that.
Yeah.
That to me, that would have been like them having him hold the belts and Cody and CM Punk, dude. Man, I wanted to hear that. He thinks you know me. Da, 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 da. Like, dog, you talk about the place, and I ain't gonna hold you. I even went to Edge's IG and I seen he posted 9 hours ago, like him and John Cena's like, like figurines or whatever.
Yeah.
animated or whatever. And I'm just like, maybe, just maybe. I just wanted so much more from this, bro. I wanted so much more from it, but now it's all gone, bro. It's like there's no more dates. That's it. I'm glad I seen his last Royal Rumble, last WrestleMania. Like, cause God dog, they did my man dirty at that tail end of his stuff, bro. For real, for real.
There's obviously gonna be time to reflect on it, right? Like, we're gonna have to sit and really think about the whole thing. But yeah, bro, I mean, I'm never gonna get over how this how it finished tonight, I think. Because, yeah, you have a feeling like, yeah, Cena's very, traditional, right? That's kinda what they do to all the legends, unfortunately, they almost put 'em out the pasture. They always have to lose that last match, but I don't I mean, bro, like, how can that guy have that legacy and everybody says, like, that's like him in real life, right? Like, those are his core values, also loyalty, respect, never give up. Okay, cool. Why have that guy tap, bro?
That was such a
He
terrible
tapped twice in
mistake.
his whole career or 3 times or something his whole career. 20 years since he tapped, bro. Why couldn't you just have the guy pass out
Yeah, yeah.
to actually just make the
A tap is
decision
nuts,
and say,
bro.
"Nah, bro, you gotta tap and you gotta actually have to give up."
That's because it gives Gunther more of like a badge. Like
It
I made
doesn't
John
though,
Cena. I
bro.
mean, but that's what it is, though, bro. That's what it
That's
is.
their
He
logic, maybe.
didn't he do it to Goldberg too? He choked that man out too.
Goldberg
Like
didn't tap, did he?
he choked him out though, didn't he? I don't think he pinned
He
him, did
choked him
he?
out, but I don't
He
think he tapped.
he didn't tap. He just choked
So
him
why
out,
does Cena have to tap?
bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, what you think of the other matches, Dylan? I know we keep trying to.
We're gonna go back to it. Sol Ruka, I think Sol Ruka actually had a really good showing. I was happy with that match. Couple missed spots in there, but I think
Yeah.
Bailey did the job, man. Bailey did the job. She did the
Yeah,
job
you called Bailey.
perfectly.
You called Bailey losing too. So yeah,
Yeah,
I thought Bailey would get a dub. Why? I mean,
and it was a great
unless y'all,
finish.
unless y'all about to just bring her, you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all about to just bring Soruka up like ASAP. But Soruka been showing up and showing out though, bro.
Yeah, Sol Ruka's probably gonna be called up, I think, at the Rumble. Her and Zarya still have some stuff down there in NXT, but again, that's one of those matches where, like, I think they got right. I think he showcased Sol Ruka, perfectly. Like, she is one of those crazy athletes in the ring, and she's up against, a veteran who Bailey who can kind of work her through the match and give her more credibility. Going to the next one, I'm gonna be honest, since the tag titles weren't on the line, I was kind of expecting Javon and Leon Slater to win. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't. It was a great match, high flying, action
Yeah.
packed. I don't really know what it does for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to beat them, though. You get what
I
I'm
mean, again,
saying?
this was more like a showcase, man. This is more like a showcase of like the NXT talent. It was an NXT person in all of the matches, other than John Cena versus what badge Gunther has to fail world titles and is 39. I mean, but bro, y'all forget Gunther was a champion, IC champion for what 2 years. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
get it, bro.
was,
I get it.
but but
It's about to be a lot of anti Gunther hate, bro. Like
but
it is, but
I've
again,
always been anti Gunther on
you
here.
have,
I
bro. Yeah,
stand it on business, bro.
you have. Only other person, Dylan, that could have filled them shoes is Braun Breaker. That's it. I mean, maybe like I would even prefer Bronson Reed over Gunther, bro. Like, but again, other than Braun Breaker, who could have really got the job done
But why do you think it has to be
in a
some
believable
dominant
fashion?
force?
In a
But
believable
why?
fashion.
Cena's lost to plenty of guys throughout his career and put him over.
I
On
don't know.
paper, Kevin Owens shouldn't have beat John
I
Cena.
was just about to speak on Kevin Owens. I was about to say I love that, bro. Did you hear how the crowd pop
Yeah, oh yeah.
when we seen KO? Like Muggs ready, like they could even have KO or something, bro. Like I mean, again, Dylan, like I know how you feel about Gunther, bro, but other than Braun Breaker, nobody else could have did the job and made it believable.
But we're gonna have another, full video, I'm sure, on this. But I'm just saying, like, you keep saying believable, but bro, like Gunther's already lost plenty of times too. That mystique of he being this freaking gigantic dominant force is kind of over, bro. Jey Uso beat him.
That was months ago, though, bro. He's been a different guy since he
Did
came back.
did the crowd
Let's
forget?
let's see how long it takes before him to lose another match, bro.
Did the crowd forget?
No, of course they don't forget, bro. We never
Gunther
forget.
tapped out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, we never forget, bro. We never forget. I don't have the answer to why they picked my man's, bro, but I do feel like he was one of the best options for them to use.
But you still agree, wrong way to do it.
Wrong, 100%. 100%. I would have preferred Cena to win. 100%. I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but him tapping was not the move, bro.
I
And
agree
again,
100%.
the crowd let Triple H have it. They did.
I'm glad
They
they did
did.
too, bro.
And he even was smiling, like not necessarily like smiling like ha, but he was like kind of like giggling, like, man, they boring the heck out of me. And John Cena probably cracked a joke, you know what I'm saying? But like we wasn't happy. The crowd wasn't happy, but it was predictable. It was
Yeah.
predictable though. That's also it was predictable.
What did you think of that Leon Slater and Javon Evans match?
I mean, them two, like I told you, bro, Leon Slater is definitely slated, no pun intended, to be the next TNA to NXT guy. Like Leon Slater has probably had more matches on NXT than some of your regular NXT people. Like they see something in him, they see something in him. It was a little hiccup at the end of the match, where AJ slipped, which is very, very rare. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Very, very rare for that man to slip and fall, bro. But I like how Leon went and pinned him. It was great, like ring. What's the word? Like ring skills or like ring chemistry where he would
Ring awareness.
Ring awareness. There we go. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, kick out. AJ hit him with the Styles Clash. Boom, got the 1, 2, 3.
Well, I will say, I think overall, I mean, it's the first time that they did it, so I think, maybe they do a couple other things for other people. I don't think they'll ever have another retirement tour, again for any other superstar. I mean, really think about it, right? Like there's nobody else who's even kind of worthy of a retirement tour right now.
Nobody else, I don't think, is gonna get. I feel like as Muggs retired, nobody really, you know what I'm saying? Like people like Edge retire, like Muggs retired, but like it's just different. Like look at the lineup of people that Cena has fought. Only person Cena hasn't had a match with, honestly, I can say is Stone Cold, bro. I can't think of nobody
But he
else.
did. He actually did have a match with Stone Cold at Tribute to the Troops. He did have a match against Stone Cold at Tribute to the Troops.
They counted it as a match. Well, I mean, if they count Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania match, I guess we can take that as a match.
And it was one of those scenarios. I think it was Stone Cold was in the Santa, and it was Cena.
Oh yeah, and then
Cena versus
Santa, and then
Santa.
he pinned him or something. Yeah, I think Cena was a heel at that time or something like that. Yeah, bro. Man, two goats right there, y'all. But y'all let us know how y'all feel about it. Again, I know the internet is probably tearing Triple H up. I know the comment section is probably tearing Triple H a new one right now under the WWE post. But let us know if y'all feel like that was the right call to make, or if it wasn't the right call. Who do y'all feel was deserving of retiring John Cena, or if not retiring, who should have been in that last match? Like even if it was Carmelo Hayes, I wouldn't thought Carmelo Hayes would have beat John Cena, but it still would have been, a good spotlight for him. So again, y'all let us know, how y'all feel about that as well.
Yeah. Overall, let me ask you this: how do you think that they handled the actual event itself? I do think, I mean, a lot of those tributes got to me, man. A lot of those were emotional, so I was happy that they at least, put the resources and effort into making, it feel special.
I feel like today was Cena Day, bro. Like real talk.
Yeah.
Everywhere you turned around, whether it was
On
sports,
social media too,
Twitter,
yeah.
everywhere, bro. It almost felt like today was John Cena Day, man. So I feel like they did a great job as far as celebrating him and celebrating his career, the legacy of John Cena. I feel like his career was great up until year 2025. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of the stuff, I just feel like it was too many hands in a mixing pot. Too many people added their own ingredients into what should have happened, when I feel like back in the day it was just only two, Vince and Cena, as far as like the direction of his character. That would have been a good match too. Like I could have seen Oba beating him. You know what I'm saying? Like Oba beating him, like And you know what I'm saying? Like I could have saw that too. You know, that would
I
have
wanna
that
be
would have
honest,
been a
that
good one.
I get the storyline of Gunther, but man, I would have much rather seen Obafemi beat John
Yeah,
Cena.
real talk, real talk. And again, it would have been more one of those up and
Obafemi's
rising.
in his 20s, bro.
Dang, I'm older than Buddy. Dang, what am I
Like,
doing in
I'm just never I don't think
my life?
I don't think this is ever gonna sit well with me, bro. I
It's
just
not,
don't.
bro. It's not. I feel like one day you just gonna accept it, you know. But like right now, today's not the day for you to accept it. I accepted it knowing that he was gonna lose, and when you say he was gonna take, so I accepted it then. You know,
Yeah.
like we're not surprised. Are you surprised?
I'm not
You
surprised. I am
told me. Look
surprised.
at the thumbnail you made.
I'm not surprised at all by the decision because that was just in my head, right? I knew I don't know why I knew, but I just knew. We talked about it months ago. I knew that they were gonna go with the whole Gunther freaking retiring everybody ever since Goldberg. We knew it. We said actually, me and you called the Goldberg and Gunther match before that was even out there. Remember
Mm-hmm.
that?
Yep.
There was just something with Gunther that made us feel this certain way, but it's also gonna take us time to reflect, right? Like, John Cena is never going to compete in the ring. Now, he did say that he did sign a 5-year ambassador deal with WWE, which I am super happy for, which
Mm-hmm.
basically means I think he's still gonna, like, help the
Like he
younger
might pop up
talent.
at WrestleMania and do like the attendance record for WrestleMania or something like that. So like we will still see Cena. We might still even see Cena giving somebody a AA or something. But
I
like
don't
it's
think so.
dang, you
I
don't
think
think so,
that's
bro?
done. I don't think he even said he's never gonna wear a uniform again, meaning the jorts, the
Yeah.
hat, nothing. He's gonna be suit probably and tie only. I
Wow.
I think he's gonna be filling that kinda role, which is,
Wow.
it is what it is, but,
It is what it is.
um,
He deserve it, bro. He deserve it. He deserve it.
now,
He deserve it.
let's finish this off by asking you, and then I'll reflect on it. I know obviously it's the thing, right, to say right now, but I know who your favorite is, but who do you actually truly think is the greatest of all time?
Stone Cold.
Still?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Is it just because he's your favorite, or do you truly feel
It's
like
what
he
he
is?
did. There would
Okay.
be no other people if it wasn't like I mean, it would be other people, but
Well, there
Stone and the
was,
thing
right?
is, Stone Cold was lightning in a bottle, bro. You
Yes.
know, like Stone Cold was lightning in a bottle. Um, yeah, it's Stone. Like I'm almost to the point where I kind of want to put John Cena. John Cena's in my top 5 as far as like my favorite wrestlers. You know, growing up watching, etc. But Stone Cold Steve Austin will 100% forever be my goat. But as far as John Cena, he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Like how we have it with LeBron and Jordan. Like Jordan is the GOAT of all time, the greatest of all time. But you know, LeBron is some other people's GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So you can have your own personal GOAT. But yes, Stone Cold is the greatest, but John Cena, John Cena's not bad.
Yeah, I think, I don't know how it's hard to argue, the whole Cena thing. It just is, bro. I know it's, like, obviously with the whole retirement tour, everybody's saying, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT," but I think truly he is the GOAT, um, based off of every single metric. I mean, ticket sales, asses in seats, merchandise sales, what he done outside of the business. Like, when you really do reflect on what he has done for the business, not just in the ring, selling tickets, all that stuff, but outside the
Yeah.
business to transcend the business, like, when you really realistically think about it, it's only him, The Rock. I mean, Batista's kinda getting at that level too, but, like, Stone Cold never really did anything outside the business, bro. Like, he's had a couple TV shows here and there, a couple movies, but,
He
like,
didn't
he
have to
never.
though.
I would
Stone Cold. I don't even look at Stone Cold as somebody who could have been a good. Like he was here for that one reason. Like I feel like a lot of like those early like legit uh Texas stadium type wrestlers. I fought on the indies. Like The Rock didn't do that. The Rock came in, family behind him. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I didn't train in Stu Hart's dungeon. Like he wasn't one of like Stone Cold was put here to do that, wrestle. John Cena, on the other hand, was he was a rapper. Stone Cold is an entertainer. John Cena's more of an entertainer. If you get what I'm saying, from the rapping, from the jerseys, like John Cena was more of a overall character, but just like Stone Cold was just straight to the point, straight, black trunks, black vest, knee brace, glass shatter. That was all he needed. I don't feel like Stone Cold needed all of the other glitz and good. Stone Cold cool was like DX cool. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like everybody loved him, from the little kids all the way up until the older people. That's how it was with Stone. John Cena resonated with just the kids. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, we gotta like we're on our we love John Cena train right now, but we gotta remember, man, it was a period of time where the fans didn't like this guy. Stone, but here's the thing.
But he
He
still
has
sold out arenas.
he has such a long career. Like I can't compare, because had Stone Cold been around that long, maybe we would have got tired of him. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
100%.
hard to compare a 3 years of being on top like Stone Cold compared to 15. Give or take with the breaks and injuries. I would say out of 23 years, John Cena was on top at least 15. 16 of those, 23 years. I really can't say that for nobody else other than maybe like Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? So
for that short amount of time, Stone Cold had the biggest impact out of anybody. But I think
100%.
longevity, Cena's the greatest of all time.
I feel like time will tell. I feel like what time will tell. Like Stone Cold is almost kind of like even Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson legacy lives on. Stone Cold legacy.
Yeah, I mean his legacy's always going to live on. But I
think John Cena's legacy would, like, I don't know, bro. Stone Cold was just different, man. Like it's almost like
different time too. It's hard to compare.
It is, because like again, like Kobe was great too. Kobe was great.
And then you had The Rock
great
too, and The Rock was in that era with Austin, so those two always kind of like made each other better. So
yeah,
it is hard. Kind join us. Randy is in Saudi Arabia because I guess they did some type of promotion thing with what was it? iShow or Mr. B
Oh
stage
yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like
Oh
that.
really? That's what he was doing? Okay. I
Yeah,
know I
him,
seen
Liv
iShow
Morgan,
Speed doing
Tiffany
stuff. Okay.
Stratton, and Grayson Waller. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's hard. I think overall, I mean, the last run of John Cena, there's gonna be there's so much to talk about in the next like year to reflect on it. You know what I mean? What they could have done differently, how I think they should have booked it, what they did wrong, how I feel like maybe John Cena will look on this, right? Like maybe some of the stuff he may wish deep down, and maybe he'll never say it. He didn't turn heel, right? Because ultimately, he's even been saying that in the press tour, like, "Hey, we were supposed to have other pieces,"
Yeah.
meaning The Rock and Travis Scott. They were supposed to be
a
that was
part of it.
supposed to
Yeah.
be a longer term storyline than just Elimination Chamber, and it never happened. So there's a lot of things that they did wrong, a lot of things that fell through. There's a lot of stuff to reflect on. I think overall, it was good to finally see a legend get their flowers on the way out, because too many times, we love all these superstars and then it's kind of like it's just over like this, bro. There's no warning, there's no time to think about it. It's just over, bro. Like they sent Undertaker out there basically in a wheelchair to just keep getting his ass kicked. Like Kurt Angle freaking had atrophy in his arms.
He didn't. John Cena didn't want to go out like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, Cena didn't want to go out like that, bro. So Cena, man,
Sad, man.
it's crazy, bro. Cena done, but hey, who gonna be the next Cena? We gotta wait and see, bro. I don't think we got the next Cena in there right now, but who's gonna be the next Cena? Like I feel like once Randy, Cody, and Seth and them kind of like out the way, then it could be Braun. Like Braun Breaker could be that guy, but we just gotta wait and see.
How crazy is it to think about it though? Like during a period in like what was it, 2014, 2015, Roman was supposed to be the next Cena, which arguably he's at the level, not at the tippy top level as a Cena, but like he is at that top guy level, right? Like Roman is one of the best, but bro, like Cena is still there. Like he's obviously retiring this year, and how many years does Roman have left? Like it's not like Roman was passed the torch to Cena and he had a longer run than him, bro. Like we're talking about a couple years now. Roman's probably gonna retire.
Yeah, Roman barely be showing up. They booing Triple H in the post show. Damn, yeah, I bet. I bet.
This is hold
I
on, this is
bet.
crazy. I gotta read this. I'm used to The Rock letting me down as a kid. I didn't understand why they included him in the first place, bro.
The
Oh
Rock didn't
man.
even show up. He didn't even show up. I seen his video on Instagram too. So
The one person there's 2 people I was sad about, Edge and the other person since it's his hometown. I was kinda a little bummed
Batista.
Batista wasn't there.
Oh yeah, I crazy. I forgot about Batista, bro. But that would have been dope too. They man, I don't know, bro. They could have did this better, bro. They definitely could have.
Oh, man.
John Cena's greatest opponent should have came out and all hit their finisher on Gunther, and Cena should have got the dub. That would have been the best way of ending that, bro. And Gunther could have still went with like, oh, like he had to use his friends to beat me, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like Cena should have went out on top, bro. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Alright, we're gonna give Break a rest. He's gotta go sleep. He's gonna get on another rant, so we'll let him go. But yeah, guys, let us know what you guys thought of Cena's final match, man. It's sad. I'm kind of believing bummed, which, I guess you're always going to leave bummed because it's his final match to to
Yeah.
to begin with, but just the way it happened, I hate it. I freaking hate it.
But
But
you
yeah,
called
guys,
it though, bro. That's the
I
thing. You called it though, bro. So you should have already expected it. You called it, bro. Literally
I
down to a T. You literally got all of the matches right for the night. So
maybe the pass out thing is getting to me. I don't know. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, otherwise we'll do another hour on here. So, share the
we
content.
dealing, bro. Hey, when he tapped, I'm like, oh yeah, we're not doing a live. I'm like, we're not doing a live, bro. Because Dylan was like, if he taps out, I'm done watching wrestling. So I ain't get no text. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe bro was serious, man. Maybe he was serious. It was the worst farewell I've ever seen, man, bro. I mean, but most of the wrestlers lose and lead a, you know what I'm saying? Like Undertaker lost,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels lost, Ric Flair lost. I mean, granted, these guys came back and fought again, but still, like they all leave their boots in the ring and then they walk away, man. So Cena got his same treatment, man. So it is what it is. Y'all just hate who beat him. That's what it is.
Has
That's
a
what
lot
it
to do
is.
with it.
That's what it is,
So,
y'all. But again, make sure y'all smash the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video. I'm sure we're gonna have more to say about this, like as things, play
yeah.
out. Hearing some things that Triple H might have to say, and we shall see.
Yeah, let's go watch the post show and maybe we'll jump on here and talk about something tomorrow or Monday. We'll break some more
Triple
stuff
H,
down. So,
let's see what Triple H got to say, bro. That's what I want to hear. Like real talk. Let's see what
yeah.
Triple H got to say.
So, again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for the channel. More content to come. And that's it, man. So, got your boy Dylan.
Got your boy Break.
And we're out. Peace.
Peace.